Snap Podcast. Boy, do we have a show for you. We trying something a little different. Tonight, this is the 2023 Get Snap Podcast Fantasy Draft. Now, what am I talking about? Well, I want everybody to take a trip to fantasy land with us. Because your boy, Darnell Sparrow, Joe Bad Superman, had just been hired by WWE. The notorious Antoine Smooth, he's just been hired by AEW. Our job is to pick from the respective companies. So this is going to be something that will never happen in real life. But we about to have some fun. But the rules are very simple. See, Triple H and Tony Khan agreed to these rules. We each get 15 picks. I, working for WWE, I can pick from, of course, AEW, and of course, Ring of Honor. AEW Ring of Honor can pick from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Tag teams. You pick a tag team, that counts as one pick. Champions, part-timers, off limits. And when I mean champions, I mean sanctioned champions. So
that's a twist there.
So for an example, somebody like Hook, he is not a sanctioned champion.
So he's out.
He counts. He counts. So he can be picked if I chose to pick him. But they have to be, and also they have to be all elite.
Right.
They have to be all elite and Ring of Honor.
Have a literal contract with.
You cannot take somebody that comes to AEW that's not WGP. They have to be contracted AEW Ring of Honor stars. Just like I have to get contracted WWE NXT stars. So, for example, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, out. Roman Reigns, Gunther, Austin Theory, out. All the champions, out.
Out. Okay. Make sure I keep that in mind for.
It might slip you one time. It might slip one time. But this is gonna be fun. Now we had the flip of a coin. WWE got to go first. So without further ado, we are ready to go. So, with the first pick in the 2023 Fantasy Draft, the number one pick, WWE selects Jon Moxley.
Okay.
That's right. The former WWE, the Grand Slam champion, is coming back. But this time, he's not coming back as Dean Ambrose. He is coming back as Jon Moxley. We have agreed to that. Dean Ambrose is dead.
Right.
So,
them Shield days is gone.
Those Shield days are gone. So that's one member of the Blackpool Combat Club gone.
Right.
So the number one pick for me is Jon Moxley. Your number one pick, who you got?
All right. Well, my number one pick, and I think we can all agree on this one. My number one pick is Carmelo Hayes.
Problem with that. He's a champion.
Yes. Hold on. Okay.
He's a champion.
Oh, see, I slipped already. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's do this again. Okay, my number one pick would be Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Because, like I said, he's a starter. I can see it there. He's a future star. And, I mean, mean, he got all the tools. I mean, he's intense. He can cut good promos. And he got his more uncle in him than his dad.
Now this one's interesting. Now, would you make him more AEW or more Ring of Honor?
I make him more AEW because the television put him on. I have to put him into a national audience. Not to say that Ring of Honor's not, but I'm saying like on TNT, I have to do that.
Now I got to know this. The world got to know this. Who would he go after? I mean, he's coming at AEW. Who is he going after first?
If I was to have him go up against somebody, I would be probably. I could see him and Wardlow doing something.
Okay, the TNT.
I mean, 2 trucks.
The TNT. You bringing him in TNT championship.
Right, but he ain't going there yet. Or Powerhouse Hobbs, he's another one. But I'm leaning more towards Hobbs. I could really see them going in. That would be great.
Interesting. Okay. So
because I don't want him to shoot him up just yet,
Okay.
I'm get a little feel of it, and then once he ready, then I'll shoot him up to, to like the MJFs and all them,
Now I'm a little surprised at this one because I didn't think he was gonna go NXT first pick. I'm a little surprised. I thought, if I had to guess, I thought your number one would be more like a Seth Rollins.
That was gonna be my number 2.
You gave it away, but we'll go back to that.
Yeah, that would be number 2.
Okay, all right. So since it's back to me, let's do number 2. With the second pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, the WWE selects Switchblade Jay White.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Meaning that he just came in to AEW. We already know his IWGP history. Now, unfortunately, their Bullet Club Gold will be no more. Now, everybody thought he was coming to WWE anyway. So now he's coming. Already gonna shoot him up to the title picture. So Roman Reigns, get ready.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, get ready. If you thought you was taking a break in between Cody, I'm sorry.
Right.
You got a big surprise. The name Jay White coming in. I'm ready. All right. I mean, you already said it, but let's make it official.
Yeah, Seth Rollins, yes. Of course. I mean, him now, not Shield Seth, not Messiah Seth, this Seth here.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
The number 2 pick. Coming to AEW. I like this pick at number 2. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if Seth Rollins and the AEW World Title don't meet, and if he don't win that title within 90 days, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins can be the face of AEW. Him and AGF can have one of those feuds that can last forever.
Right.
And you can imagine, you think, and of course I'm gonna allow this. Because Tony Khan, he already cut the check. I'm gonna allow him not only to be Seth freaking Rollins, I'm gonna allow everything that goes with him.
The chant.
Everything. The burn it down goes with him. The singing goes with him. everything about Seth freaking Rollins is going to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't even have to repackage. You're not gonna get Tyler Black that you had in Ring of Honor. You're not getting that guy. You're getting the Seth Rollins that everybody knows right now.
Right.
So if that was a trade off, that was a good one.
Right.
That was a good one. All right, let's go to number 3 with the third pick, 2023 fantasy draft. The WWE selects Absolute Ricky Starks.
Another good one.
Now this one for Ricky Starks. I'm going to send Ricky Starks to NXT. Him and Carmelo Hayes is going to steal the show.
Oh man, look at the promos.
Yes. That's all there it is. Now I had a meeting. They said, well, he needs to go to the main roster. He's going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's no doubt. But Carmelo Hayes needs a feud that fits him.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes needs a guy that acts like him. Carmelo Hayes needs an ego-driven guy just like him. Ricky Starks is that guy. And if I really wanted to play fair, I could have made him, if he wasn't champion, I would have made him a team.
Yeah.
But Ricky Starks in NXT, especially with Carmelo Hayes as champion, perfect fit. I'm going with Ricky Starks.
All right.
And number 3, who you got?
All right. My number 3 pick is going to be Bobby Lashley.
Nope. Ooh. Ooh,
Bobby Lashley now.
Ooh, that's a hard. That's a hard one. That's one of them. You just knocked the taste out of my mouth on that one.
Yeah. And I can see Bobby Lashley once again with Wardlow. I can see him and Wardlow going at it.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of. You're gonna have between Lashley, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Mm-hmm. The choices is endless.
The choice is, but yeah, you definitely. I got Bobby Lashley got to be in the world title picture. He has to be. He has to walk in the door world title picture.
Right.
Cause who's gonna dominate? Who's gonna dominate? That's gonna be the question.
Yeah.
Now the option was, and this will be on you. Now, it was asked by Tony Khan. Now this is on you.
Mm-hmm.
He left this decision on you. Do you want MVP with him?
Yes. Yes, I do. Because I'm trying to form a business, if you will. Trying to form the Hurt business with him and Bobby. Now,
So that's what you
I
got.
put a few others, but I will because they just fit well together. They got good chemistry.
Yeah, you gotta remember they've been rolling since the Impact days.
So yeah, once you know each other, it's easy. You know, if you've been together that long, it's simple. Oh yeah.
So per deal, you got Bobby Lashley and MVP at number 3. That works.
Mm-hmm.
That works. Number 4, with the 4th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, the WWE selects the Acclaimed.
Of course.
Max Caster and Anthony Bowen. Reason being,
Talk about a tag team that's over.
yes, and that's one of my biggest. We need to freshen up the tag team division, big time.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Acclaim, they're not going to be exclusive. They're gonna go Raw, SmackDown, NXT. They're gonna move around and see what fits them better. And they're not even champions, and they're gonna have the option to move around. And then once they see what fits them better, they're gonna decide where they're gonna go. So they basically have an open contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you talk about over. And the good part about this, and since he's already a WWE Hall of Famer, Billy Gunn's going with him.
Okay.
So he gets to come home.
Now, that's a good choice there.
That's I think that might be a steal right there. So number 4, who you got?
Well, we just went in the crab or something because I'm gonna go your way. Okay?
Okay.
Now, my pick is gonna be the Creed brothers.
Ooh, nice.
I'm a huge fan of them. I am. Them dudes are the real deal.
And you know what? I'm going to say this about the Creed brothers. I think going to AEW and or Ring of Honor might be a better environment for them. And honestly, I think Ring of Honor for them might be a better environment. They can down. Think about this: the Creed brothers against the Lucha Brothers for the Ring of Honor tag team titles.
Right.
Then you got the Creed brothers, FTR, AEW tag titles. That's all I need to say.
Right.
Then you got, you got Top Flight. You got AR Fox and Blake Christian. That's a young team.
Yeah.
Definitely, I wish Jay Briscoe was still alive. The Creeds against the Briscoe brothers.
Oh man.
Definitely a good pick at number 4. Number 5. 5th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft. His partner was picked at number 1. So he's going at number 5. And he's also coming home. And he's staying Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. No more Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Last time he was there, I didn't like his run. I mean, he did get a WWE title out of it, but didn't like his run. Will there be a Blackpool Combat Club? That's going to be up to them. But I think on this run, we're going to see the same Bryan Danielson we saw in AEW. So he's going to be allowed to, he said he wanted to wrestle, he's going to be allowed to do so. All right, what you got?
Let's see, where we at now?
Number 5. Number 5.
Number 5, okay. Now, my 5th pick in this draft is going to be AJ Styles.
Ooh.
AJ, let me tell you something about AJ. Everybody talk about he old and stuff, but this man can still go. The matches that he had since coming to WWE, I think this is the best out of his career.
Agreed. And I think
I got to have me a veteran.
Yes.
In this draft.
You got one of the best.
If you go, yeah.
And I got to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about AJ Styles.
Yeah, I have to.
That one just completely went left on me.
I may go left in some of these here.
And to be honest, and if somebody like him would have got picked, I didn't think he was gonna get picked this high. So that was a surprise.
I can't pick him no lower because AJ can still go.
No question.
He ain't lost a step at all.
A new environment will be.
Spinal tap. He does that every blue moon. Got the spinal tap and all that. You don't do that as much. But the phenomenal forearm in the Styles Clash, they ain't going nowhere.
You know what? A new environment might be good for him for his last run.
Mm-hmm.
So so AJ at number 5. That's I think that's a surprise of the night right there.
Yeah, there's gonna probably be a lot of them.
All right, let's jump to number 6 with the 6th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft. The first woman of the night, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Once again, she probably be the face of the company because, like I said, man, she's very underrated.
Very.
If I had a company, I would put her in the face of the women's division. Not because of her appeal with the crowd. You know, she can make you love her or she can make you hate.
Exactly. And you talk about
very versatile.
You talk about the talent that we have, and look at the champions that we have.
Mm-hmm.
You have Indy Hartwell, NXT. You have Bianca Belair, Raw Women's Champion, and now you have Rhea Ripley, SmackDown Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the competition that's not champions. This is a whole new world for her. Then you have Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
I would pay to see that.
Right.
She can walk in the door and get a match with Charlotte Flair if she wants it. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that?
Right.
That's the best welcoming committee match right there.
Right.
And you know, we try so hard to make, because Charlotte for some reason wants to be a face. Charlotte is a bona fide heel. You bring Britt Baker in. Gotta remember, she was in WWE a few matches.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
This time
now,
it's going to.
Come in now, yeah, I think it's now she has developed herself. Still be the Dr. Britt Baker.
Because this is not going to be no Ozzy Yankum situation.
Oh, no, they better not. This ain't going to be gimmicky.
Oh no, this is real time. And she going to be big time.
And this is her real profession. She's a real doctor. Not only that's her gimmick, but that's her real life status. She's a dentist.
And she will be champion within 6 months, guaranteed. And number 6, who you got?
Well, we just talked about her. Just now. Charlotte Flair.
Another steal.
I got to, man. I mean, think about it. What she can have, the matches she can have with those girls, I believe it may kind of overshadow who they have. Well, you know, she may be the only one. Nothing against the girls.
Well, you got to say this. You got a dream match. You just gave Jade Cargill the match she wanted.
Yeah.
You just gave her the match she wanted.
Yeah. Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair. Jeez.
Charlotte Flair already said she's a fan of Jade. Jade loves her. That's a main event match of a pay-per-view. That's not Dynamite. That's not Rampage. That is a main event pay-per-view match. Right there. 2 steals in a row. But I got one for you at number 7. With the 7th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, I gotta get this guy. I gotta have him.
Okay.
Darby Allin.
All right.
Like I said, I mean, another guy that can be my face of NXT.
Yeah.
We need somebody that the fan knows. We need somebody the fan likes. We need somebody that can. I need somebody that can be with the likes of like Joe Gacy, Dijak.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that likes pain.
Yeah. No, he'll be perfect. Yeah.
And if we ever figure out what we're gonna do with scripts, and you know who he'll have a good match with? Wesley.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
That North American Championship. Axiom. All those guys. Just thinking we still had a cruiserweight division.
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about new environments.
Mm-hmm.
He's another one that needs a new environment.
Right.
So we got Darby Allin at 7. What you got?
Now, with this pick here, this may be left, but I don't care if it is or not. I really like him. I think he's a future star. Charlie Dempsey.
You know what? I like that pick.
You talk about his daddy in him. He has his daddy in him. I'm talking about his work. I'm talking about he got the smug look of his daddy.
Yes.
That is Little Regal, I call him. Charlie Dempsey is that guy. I'm really liking
Now,
him.
I will tell you this. Charlie Dempsey is Ring of Honor world champion.
Yes.
No, I take that back. Charlie Dempsey is Ring of Honor pure champion 100%.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
That is him.
You talk about the epitome of a pure champion.
That Charlie Dempsey is the personification of the Ring of Honor pure title.
Mm-hmm.
That is hands down. So no, that is if that's the agenda for him, that works.
Yeah.
That definitely works.
Yeah, I had to, man, because that right there, that's definitely Ring of Honor. I couldn't put him on AEW, no, sir.
No, that's Ring of Honor. He can run, damn run, and he'll be hard to beat.
Circles around them boys.
He'll be hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
He will be definitely hard to beat.
Right.
Could you imagine him and Samoa Joe?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Him and Yuta.
Mm-hmm.
If Jonathan Gresham ever came back,
Right.
the new champion that has it now.
Right.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. Talked about this guy. Now we talked about, the rules as far as who's eligible.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he's coming. I'm going to do what AEW doesn't do. I'm going to use him often, and I'm going to push him to the moon. He's young. He's talented. But he needs to be exposed more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the FTW champion Hook.
Okay.
I'm bringing Hook to the main roster immediately. And the first person I'm going to feud him with is Dominic Mysterio. And he going up against the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
I think he's ready. Because I know if he walks in, same music, same look, FTW title with him. Taz can come with him if he wants to. Put some young guns. See, this is about the time we need to get them young guns in some feuds.
Right.
I think him and Dom can really do something. Now we got some that might disagree. You can comment in the comment section when you hear this.
Yeah.
But I see Hook on SmackDown making a lot of noise. So we already saw what he did with Big Bill. So we know if he get matches, just think about Hook and Gunther. We know Hook is strong. We know one thing about Hook. He ain't no punk.
No.
That's for sure. So when he go up against the bigger guys, we know we gonna get a good match.
Right.
But like I say, AEW brings him out at random. I want to push him to the moon. Time for that young generation to start getting some shine.
Right.
You got number 8.
Well, man, this probably don't need an introduction. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. The ring general, Gunther.
There's a problem with that.
Oh, champ.
Yeah.
You forget? No, what's it? Not him. The other guy. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
This is tough.
Yeah, this man. I didn't realize how tough this would be. See, I done slipped twice already. Now this pick here, I'm gonna have to go with Johnny Gargano.
Okay.
We got another veteran. He can have a match with anybody. I don't care who it is. Like I said, another versatile guy.
Yeah.
He can have a match with just anybody. You know, he'll be once again that veteran that will put on a good match, no matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't he a Ring of Honor? Wasn't he a Ring of Honor guy before?
Was he?
If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong on that.
I know he was Pro Wrestling Gorilla. I know he was there.
Let's look at that. Give me one second.
Pro Wrestling Gorilla.
Well, I'm pulling up his history right now. I could have sworn he was a Ring of Honor guy for a minute. Yep. He did wrestle in Ring of Honor. He had some tryouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he mainly wrestled, Chikara, Pro Wrestling Ohio, Dragon Gate, Evolve. Yeah, PW, like you said. Yeah, you right. He could definitely have some good matches. He can get some championships around his waist. Get back to the Gargano that we used to.
Know. Yeah.
Number 9. Now I had to think about this one. Now I thought, should I take 2 of them, or should I take all 3? I just wanted to take 2, but my staff insisted that I take all 3.
So, this is a faction?
Yep. So with the number 9 pick in the 2023 Fantasy Draft, we select the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, the Elite.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that's a given. Yeah. They know each other. I mean, so this is the first faction.
Yeah, this is the first faction gone.
Okay.
Me personally, I just wanted the Bucks, like I said, to build the division. I would have let Kenny Omega stay because I know Kenny Omega is more so a New Japan guy, and WWE don't do New Japan like that.
Right.
But the staff insisted. Vince kept calling me. Triple H kept bugging me. That's a fight I couldn't win.
Right.
They wanted Omega. They gonna get Omega. What they do with him, I don't know. Like I said, I wanted the Bucks again.
They're just a package deal,
It's basically what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to grow the tag team division.
I got you.
But I got the Elite at 9.
Okay. So we at number 9. All right. I think you'll appreciate this one right here. Number 9 pick, LA Knight.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
I knew you appreciate that one because
I knew it. I was waiting. I knew at some point. I knew he was gonna get picked. I just didn't know when.
Right now he should be in any top 10 top 10 draft of superstars right now, because I believe right now, like I said, I'm not doing I'm gonna have him as LA Knight, but I'm bringing the dummy and everything.
Yes.
I'm bringing the whole shebang with me. You see, because they're not giving him the dummy and everything, but I will. He doing the dummy, got the button and everything.
I think he could be another good Ring of Honor World Champion, TNT Champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I knew he was gonna get picked at some point. Just didn't know when.
Appreciate that.
And like I said, I got a couple that I have jotted down. If you don't pick them, we definitely gonna talk about it at the end of the show. So we're gonna do a review.
Like our own version of a supplemental.
Yeah. Now, at number 10, we got another female. You'll understand this when you hear the name. The number 10 pick in the 2023 fantasy draft. We are taking Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
I got to think Hikaru Shida, Asuka, Io Sky. I'm putting them 3 together. That squad right there is going to dominate.
Yeah.
The damage control, as you can see, is not working.
No.
Shida, Sky, and Asuka will. You want to talk about damage control? Yeah, that'll do it.
Before it was her and EO and Kari at the time.
Yeah.
They were like the White Lotus.
There you go.
Something. Yeah. White Lotus Society. Something like
I say you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I got you.
And you got to think about it. All 3 been world champions.
Mm-hmm.
All of them can hurt you. Bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Shida needs a new home. Like I said, I'm going to bring her down to NXT, just get her feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
Let her get the NXT championship if she wants it. Let her get some good feuds out of there. Bring her on in to the main roster.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
All right, there's a crab. I'm finna go your way again.
Okay.
I know my pick will be Becky Lynch.
Ooh, at number 10.
Yeah. Had to put Becky Lynch there too, because once again, she would definitely help out that division big time with adding Charlotte and her to the mix.
Yes. And then plus Seth Rollins there.
Once Seth Rollins, yeah. And of course Seth Rollins there, so they can pretty much outdo each other as far as fashion go.
Yeah.
So that'll be funny to see on AEW.
See, that woman's division about to, number 1 is gonna grow all the way. And like I said, she definitely has to be. You can put her. Definitely, I'll have her in the ROH and the AEW World Title picture.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna, cause Athena and Becky Lynch, the Athena now and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely pay to see that.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a good pick at number 10. Number 11. I'm about to shock you. Because I'm going to break up a tag team here. Now, we talk about shockers of the night. I think this one's going to be a shocker. Okay. Nobody's going to see it coming. I'm bringing him in solo. With the 11th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, we select, brace yourself,
okay.
We select Dante Martin.
Okay. I'm a fan of his, by the way. I mean, you're a fan of his. So, yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm totally with you.
I'm not bringing in Derek. I'm bringing in Dante. I am sending him down to NXT like I talked about earlier with the Wesleys, the XMs, the Nathan Fraziers.
Yep.
I'm about to rebuild. Because like I said, we don't have a cruiserweight division. We about to set that North American title division on fire.
Yeah.
And he definitely can be one of those guys to set it off.
Right.
Now people may say, you know, why Dante? One, I think between Dante and Darius, it's not even about, you know, the injury thing, because both of them get hurt. I get that. I think Dante shines better. I think Dante is a better competitor. I think Dante can provide better matches. The only thing I think Dante needs is a little bit more charisma. The talent is there. I think maybe he comes to NXT and get a tag team partner, just to start off with. Don't know, but I want to bring him in. I want to bring him in alone.
Okay.
What you got?
Well, let's see where we at now.
11. 11.
11. Okay. With my pick, number 11, I am going to pick, and you brace yourself for this. All right.
Okay.
My pick is going to be Solo Sikoa.
Ooh.
Yes, just him. Like I said, man, Solo reminds me, well, I won't say that, I mean, because he pretty much doing it right now. I'm talking about like the Umaga. He got the Umaga in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
oh, yeah.
You can clearly tell it. Yeah.
You know what?
And,
I'm going to tell you why I like this. I want to see the dream match. Solo Sikoa, Samoa Joe for the Ring of Honor television title.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Right.
You talk about a fight.
Yeah.
That match can go either way. One is going to get violent.
Oh, of course.
Solo doesn't talk. Solo doesn't have to.
He doesn't, yeah, right.
But you could just imagine leading up to the match itself. And if Solo ends up getting a manager to talk for him,
yeah,
the it's endless.
Right. I'll keep on Heyman with you.
No, that's Heyman coming to AEW. That'd be interesting.
Think about that. Yeah.
So who gonna protect Roman?
Right.
That's a $1 million question.
I mean, Roman don't, that special count, that was just an add-on. Roman could do it by himself.
Yeah, he could. But the bloodline on 2 steps out the door anyway.
Right. So.
And Solo, he's hot.
Right.
You got to strike while it's hot. All right. Number 12. This is an interesting one. You might understand this one. I want to see let's see where your head at. Now I'm taking him out of a faction.
Okay.
Now this can go one of 2 ways. With the 12th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, We are selecting Roosh.
Okay.
Now this can go one of two ways. He can A, go to NXT with Dragon Lee, his brother, or he can go to the LWO.
Okay.
Either way,
Mm-hmm.
that can be one of those, whichever route works for him type of
Right.
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, he has a big name, former world champion.
Yeah.
If he does go to the LWO, probably won't be the leader. I know that's where the end comes from. So that's the hit or miss side of it. But like I said, they love to push that, that Latino community. And Ray, he's still going, but he out the door.
Yeah.
They trying to push Santos,
Mm-hmm.
but Joaquin and Cruz, that they're not gonna be big stars. So you got to bring another big star in. Roosh can be that guy.
All right. Okay.
Even if they feud against each other at some point, that can be huge. If, it gets booked correctly. So yeah, we'll go Roosh at 12. What you got?
All right. Well, I'm gonna stick with the Samoan dynasty here, and I'm gonna select the Usos.
Okay.
No tag team division. Got to, and putting the Usos there would be definitely, bolstering that division up. Because I can see the Bucks in the Usos.
Yeah, but we took the Bucks, so Bucks are gone. We got the Bucks.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just,
But again, you got FTR, you got the Lucha Bros. Because they got 2 titles that they haven't won yet.
Right.
That can be added to their legacy.
Mm-hmm.
That they gonna win. There's no question about it. They gonna win.
Right.
And a team that's there that they haven't fought, not to my knowledge at least, the Hardys.
Yeah.
Okay, they come in there to really set it off. And you got to think about all those New Japan teams.
Yeah.
So they might sneak up and win the IWGP tag titles. They might win the never open weight if they get another partner win those never open weight 6-man. With him and Solo.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a lot going. So definitely good at number 12. At 13, we're gonna stick to the tag teams. And let's just say the rivalry's not over. They rivaled in AEW. They gonna rival in the WWE.
Yeah.
So with the 13th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft, we are selecting Austin and Colton Gunn.
I can see that. I can understand why. The young tag team. Yeah. I can definitely see why. They annoying too. That's another thing. But that's what about them. That's what makes them. They are so annoying.
And I think,
but they get the crowd hyped up.
And I think, when they want to, I think they started finding themselves. When Billy left them,
I think that really helped.
They found their identity. When they won the tag titles, they really found their identity.
Mm-hmm.
Now they coming in. The Acclaim there, they got somebody to feud with.
Mm-hmm.
Billy there. Now this is where Billy gonna go back to them.
Yeah.
Again, tag team division.
Yeah.
They got options.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go?
Right.
They have more matches. They'll have more TV time.
Right.
New home. And then they got a legacy to build. Because they never really, they pushed the fact they were Billy Gunn's sons. But you know WWE big on that. They big on these second generation kids. These second, third, fourth generation kids.
Right.
But we got the Guns at 13.
So we almost done.
Almost done.
Okay. Since you picked the Guns, well, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna take this pick out of a faction.
Okay.
But with this one, they're not. He's not going to be the so-called. Well, I'll just say it and then I'll explain myself. Finn Balor.
Okay.
And the reason I'm putting Balor Club Balor in this.
Okay.
Not Judgment Day Balor. I'm talking about the Balor Club Demon, whatever. I prefer the Balor Club Balor. Now, see, Demon could be for like special events, you know.
I would use the Demon for if he do New Japan events.
Yeah.
And depending on who it is. Now, I would definitely if the Great Muta was still wrestling, I would definitely put the Great Muta against the Demon.
Yes. 100%.
I'm just taking some notes here. All right.
Now I believe here that he's gonna get. See, later on he gets tougher to pick.
Yep. I definitely got my last two. So we're gonna go at 14 with the 14th pick in the 2023 fantasy draft. We select Sammy Guevara with Ty Conti or Ty Mello.
Okay.
Ty Conti is coming back. No, she didn't have a good run when she was in NXT. I don't think they gave her a chance. I think Sammy Guevara coming in, I think he's gonna light it up.
Yeah.
Young guy, big ego. I think he's ready. I don't think he needs to go to NXT. I think he's main roster ready.
Yeah.
And he will be the Spanish guy, same music, same look. What you got?
Well, this is another group that I'm gonna pull out. This guy I'm gonna pull out. And so where we at? 14?
Yep.
14th pick would be Sheamus. Because Sheamus, right now, as much as I can see him doing both. I can actually see him doing both Ring of Honor and AEW just to help, once again, a veteran to come in there. Like, once again, the Samoa Joes, and even coming in like once again, you got Powerhouse Hobbs and Warlow and, all these other guys. I can even see him and Brian, I can see him in, I know they've done it before. They can do it again, but I could see him with a whole bunch of, with a bunch of people, because he can work with anybody. As big as he is, he can work with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, and then on the entertaining factor, too, I'll put the fight night thing with him, the bully thing with a billy club in his hand and all that. Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask you this. You gotta give us the scoop.
Okay.
You pick Sheamus.
Yeah, I pick Sheamus.
There's somebody in that company. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna reunite him with Claudio?
Oh, wait. You know what? For nostalgic purposes, I probably will.
Will we see the ball one more time?
Right. I mean, because they were popular. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that, actually.
Because my impression was when you picked him, I thought that's where he was going with it.
Yeah, now I really was going to him singles, but, you know, like I said, he's versatile. I could put him with Claudio, or I just keep him singles, you know. But if he needs somebody to watch his back, he can do that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, either he could be with, watch his back, be a tag partner, him just stay singles, you know. There's a lot of areas I can do with Sheamus, you know. So, that's why I picked Sheamus. And like I said, he could still go.
All right. On to the last pick.
Oh, this is going to be tough now. Oh, my God.
With the 15th and final pick in the 2023 fantasy draft. Now, you done said this man's name a few times. I'm going to have to disappoint you because I'm drafting him.
Okay.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
All right. I'm not mad at that. No, that actually is good.
Powerhouse Hobbs is going to do what Braun Breaker did in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
Yeah.
I gotta replace. He's gonna be that replacement.
Yeah.
And he's another one that needs a home, needs a new home, and I think, you know, he can do better.
Yeah.
Because there's no way they should have never took that TNT title off him this fast.
Yeah.
I was not feeling that, so we'll make him work. But here's the difference: he won't be Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Nah, we pulling the trigger.
Oh yeah, I already know it. I know what you. Oh yeah, I'll see where you're going.
And we're gonna do two things. Matter of fact, we're gonna do three things.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make him Hacksaw Hobbs.
Right.
We're gonna make Ron Simmons his mentor.
Okay.
And we're gonna make Teddy Long his manager.
There we go. Yes. Perfect.
And
Who better?
And we giving them the
and
we giving them the Doom music.
Yes. That'd be perfect. Though. I'm with you on that. Oh my God. That'd be like a throwback for us on top of that. It'd
yes.
be a throwback.
I mean, we're gonna give them the all black tights with the black boots.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the black tape on your arms and your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, oh no. You Butch Reed okayed it. You gonna be the new Butch Reed.
Yeah. He said he liked it. Yeah. He said I wouldn't mind having to have my name. Yep.
There is no doubt about it. We gonna do it right.
Yeah.
We ain't scared to pull that trigger. Yeah, we got Will Hobbs at 15. Who you got?
Oh man, this is the last pick, man. Oh my God. See, it gets harder and harder. But I've thought about this one here. Not, before, we got started. Sometimes you start with 15 and work down.
Mm-hmm.
But I really thought about this one here. But I'm just gonna say it. I'm breaking up a tag team.
Oh, okay.
But it may be obvious, this pick here, but I'm just gonna say it. Montez Ford.
Ooh.
Because because I'm thinking that the draft that's next week that's gonna happen. I'm just saying, I just see star power in him. I really do. Nothing against Angelo. I could see, not to get off track, but I'll get back on to my pick. I could see Angelo, they reform reforming the Hurt Business and him going to MVP, and with Bobby and them, and then I can see Ted's babyface. Babyface star, man. He got the charisma. He can work.
I don't know. I'm gonna meet you halfway.
Okay.
I see Montez being a star, but he gotta be a heel.
He gotta be a heel.
He gotta be a heel. And I'm gonna tell you why. When I saw the Elimination Chamber, the gear he had on, because Bianca Belair made that.
Of course.
That's a heel look. That's swag right there.
Yeah.
Because at some point, Bianca Belair need to go back heel.
You know what? I think she will. When the time comes.
When she dropped that title.
Yeah. She gonna get upset and just get mad at everybody. Oh yeah.
And they need to be that new heel couple.
Power couple. They're the power couple. They'll be a new power couple.
Because they,
Two heels.
yes, they need to pull that trigger. But I'm not even worried too much about Angelo. I think Angelo is gonna be fine. He may not be, get the push Ted's gonna get, but I think he's gonna be all right. Even if you bring him back down to NXT and start him over and repackage him.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked. It worked for a few folk. There's nothing wrong. Going down to NXT is not a punishment.
No.
It's just a recharge.
Right. Because I can see him actually, if they do reform the Hurt Business, I can see Dawkins going there.
Oh, man.
And the rumor Carmelo Hayes may join him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, we got the cell phone is buzzing.
Right.
The cell phone buzz. Hold on. The questions are coming through. The questions are coming through, so give us a second. We got questions.
But yeah, to the draft, I would pick him number 15, Montez.
Question. We got a question here for you. First, this is Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't draft the New Day?
Because that's a good question.
And we got it. And just keep in mind, we got a lot. I got a lot of why questions here. So for me and you.
I don't think they really. If I had to, I would have had to break them up and put Kofi and Xavier, just a team, and have Big E, both singles. But if I had to, I would have got a Big E, over them two, because Kofi, like I said, man, he's done it all.
Right.
He's done it all. Xavier's been the king of the ring. Big E's been WWE champion. And I would have picked him, but I don't know if Andrew will be a part of the draft or not. But you said that champions and part-timers were not included. So I was thinking the injured people too, But I understand this is a fantasy draft. That's why I didn't pick them really. Because they've been there too long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would just pick Big E over Kofi and Xavier. Kofi done did it. He pretty much the established out of all of them.
Got you.
Intercontinental U.S. tag. He Grand Slam champ.
Yeah, pretty much.
WWE champion. Can't forget that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what the next one is. This one is for me. My why is why I didn't pick Chris Jericho. Why would I pick Chris Jericho? What reason? What can I do with him? He hasn't done already.
Exactly.
If I bring him back, he's gonna go. All I'm gonna do is bring him back and put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Jericho has done it all. That goes to my point.
And and then you gotta think about this. Jericho said he didn't want to go back.
Yeah, he made that clear. He was like, I remember that too, because he said that he didn't want to go back at all. He want to. I get that, Chris. You know, I get what you're saying. You want to help AEW make it grow, but in the Hall of Fame, dude, you a Hall of Famer there. Your career, you know, your career pretty much WWE pretty much made with Chris Jericho, basically.
Right.
And he got to think about that. I understand you want to help me, but if they ask you to go in the Hall of Fame, you wouldn't go. All that stuff you done did, all your accomplishments you done did, that you wouldn't go, really?
He know he gonna end up in the Hall of Fame when he fully done. He ain't going no more. So he ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah.
He ain't fooling nobody. All right, let's see. What's next question? Is it Smooth? Why you didn't pick Drew McIntyre?
We don't know. I didn't know his contract situation.
See?
You know, they said he's out. So they were talking about that he's gone. Some people say he's gone. Some people like he negotiating the contract. So I didn't know if he was still. If Drew McIntyre was still in there, I would have picked him. But the rumors going around that he's out of WWE. They couldn't reach a deal, so that's why.
So that's why y'all need to stop reading all these news reports. We know we doing.
Right.
Let's see mine. They want to know why I didn't pick Brian Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. hasn't made noise in a while.
Right. Is he even doing indies still?
No, he's still, he's still on the indies. I know at one time him and Brock Anderson was supposed to be a team.
And that's a prodigy team now.
Because Arn Anderson was managing them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what direction Pillman. I don't know what direction I would take him. I don't want him to be, flying Brian.
He can't be that. No.
Even though like a lot of stuff he's wearing lately, he's been wearing that stuff. He's been calling it.
He only wore that loose cannon outfit once or twice. With the shirt, the vest, and the cane. Remember that?
Right.
Yeah. He had the loose cannon thing, which he needs to do. He just needs to dress up like that, but just don't act like Brian, loose cannon thing, because they're like, oh, he act like his daddy.
Right.
Just you could wear it, just don't act like it. Yeah.
All right, this is an interesting one for you. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Once again, like I said, he established, what can I do with, Shinsuke? He, like I said, he's established. I was just picking, not to say, I'm picking mostly like the new stars and some veterans that, but Shinsuke, they haven't been using him that way.
You know what I'm saying? On top of that, he just came back.
And he just came back. He just went against Muta in his retirement match.
I'm about to say, if you did bring him back, that's the only thing you could do with him is send him to New Japan and collect the money from that.
Right. But that pretty much, they making Shinsuke freelance.
That's it.
So, yeah, that's why I didn't pick him. Nothing against Shinsuke. Just I didn't pick him.
Let's see, boy, they coming through. They are coming through for me. They want to know. They gave me two at the same time. They said why I didn't pick Adam Cole or Adam Page. One, Adam Cole already made his noise.
Yeah.
Adam Cole already made his noise in NXT. He didn't want to be in no more. You forgot they was gonna send him originally to the main roster as a manager.
Right. He wanted to be with his girl.
Right. Adam Page, I don't see a future for him. AEW is where he needs to be. AEW is where he needs to stay.
Stay, yes. I totally agree with that.
I don't see him WWE.
I can't see him going nowhere
I don't see him WWE. I don't see him NXT.
No.
Point blank, period, bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They said, Smooth, why you didn't bring Damian Priest back to Ring of Honor and make him Punishment Martinez again?
No, that ain't him. this Damian Priest is just fine the way he is. I ain't bringing him back as Punishment Martinez. No. Punishment Martinez was good, don't get me wrong, but this here fits him. Judgment Day. This Judgment Day faction is showing, his true potential. He already had it, but it's growing even more. And with Rhea and Dominic and Finn, at first it wasn't working. At first, since they kicked the edge out. But now they're starting to, with Rhea in the mix, Rhea is the spark in that group. And then with Damian there, feuding with, his friend Bad Bunny and all that's going, this is better than Punishment this year.
Agreed.
So this Judgment Day thing fits him. That's why I didn't pick him to go to Ring of Honor. Because there's no need. You don't need to go back. You don't need to go forward.
Let's see what we got. The same person that asked me about the two people asked another one with two people. They want to know why I didn't pick Jay Lethal or Konosuke Takeshita. Okay, all right. Let me answer the one for Jay Lethal.
Okay.
Jay Lethal is a Ring of Honor guy through and through. That's his home.
True.
I'm not gonna take nobody from their home. And it's kind of too late in the game for me. It's too late in the game for him to come to WWE.
Yeah.
What? He's not gonna never be world champion in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he's what he needs to be. Takeshita didn't get picked for this reason. He just got the AEW. We really don't know, the direction they're gonna go with him. He hasn't won any titles. We know he's good. He was good in New Japan, and now he got this thing going on with the Elite. I already see a swerve going on with that.
Yeah.
So I'm not just gonna take him with no nothing to show for it.
Right.
I don't want to rent to own him, pretty much.
Right, because he's too good for that.
It looks like we got one more, and this one's for you. Why not Damage Control? Any of them.
I just, no. Because right now, I feel sorry for Bailey. I do. And EO and Dakota, it just ain't working. They trying their best. And now you can see the cracks in the armor. It's obvious. And that they about to break up. It just takes a matter of when.
It really was serious.
And I just didn't, I feel like Bailey's established already. And EO, she's established. Dakota, I could get her little foot in there, but I don't see her being a women's champion anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that's why I didn't pick her. Bailey's established. What else could I do?
Exactly.
So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
boy, this was
good.
This was good, man. This was rough.
This was good. This was fun. This was different.
Yeah.
And again, if you have any suggestions of our picks, if you have any thoughts on the people that we picked, please go ahead and put them down there in the comment section. Please be polite when you do it.
Right? Who would you draft? Yeah.
Yes, if you was an AEW person and you had to pick from WWE, who would you pick, or vice versa? And tell us why.
Right.
I'm curious. I'm curious to know.
This should be interesting.
This can definitely be fun. See, this is one of those moments I would love to have done a live on, and we could have the comments coming through as we go. Because it would have been, definitely would have been some interesting picks.
Yeah.
It definitely would have been challenging, but you know, a lot of people we're gonna do some lives. I promise you, we gonna do, but we got lives. We got lives of our own, and it just, you know, we don't do, you know, wrestling shows like we do, so we don't connect as much as we used to, but you know, we managed to, you know, get the shows out, and you know, we gonna give you something. We definitely gonna give you something out. Like I said, this was different. This was fun. I definitely hope y'all enjoy it. And before we get out here, let me just say to everyone, and this is real, for those who don't know, we hit the milestone. We hit 10,000 subscribers.
Right.
We hit 10,000 subscribers, and I'm telling you, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I thank y'all. So that lets me know we doing something. I'm not gonna say I'm doing something. We doing something right. One thing I'm not gonna do is take credit for this. But like I said, I can't do this podcast without Smooth. I'm like, he stepped up when my original co-host, you know, wanted to move on and do his, you know, things on his own.
Yeah, he was in the tough spot. So
yep, and we
filled that gap for him.
And we've been rocking and rolling ever since. We about to hit 3 years in August.
Man, what, already?
Yeah. This show has been going on since August of 2020. We about to hit 3 years.
Man.
And like I said, since we put it on YouTube, you know, we've been getting more eyes on the product, more ears on the product. So I thank y'all. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Go tell a friend. Go tell a friend. No, let's keep going.
Right, you hit 20,000.
That keep it going, because as long as, you know, they got topics out there, we gonna talk about it.
Right.
And we gonna continue to have fun doing it. But as always, before we roll out, you got the floor.
Well, I want to say this here. Two things. I just want to thank y'all, man, because like I said, I really have fun doing this stuff with Darnell, man. Like I said, we've been friends for a long time. And for us to do this together, man, it's just, when he came with that idea for me, since his one of his, you know, his partners had wanted to do something else, he came up to me and said, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, you know, no question. You even have to ask. You know, and I've been having fun doing this 3 years. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, just having fun. We got more for you.
Yep.
We definitely got more for y'all, man.
Oh yes.
Hoping y'all stay along the ride for this here, because we got something for you.
Yep.
And second thing is, we gonna hopefully we got the series tied up with the Grizzlies and Lakers game. The game 3 is Saturday at 9. We in LA. Hopefully we get this dub, be up 2-1 in the series, because you know, Dylan Brooks been poking at the bear like you said. He not only poked the bear, he poured honey on it.
Yes. So they
so
better.
I don't think Dylan Brooks, you want to poke that type of bear.
Yeah, you said all that. You better win the series. All this talking.
Right. Because I mean, LeBron is a prideful dude, and he hears that, and he gonna try his best to shut you up.
Yep.
So, Dylan, I'm gonna say this here: you better step up. You better get this done.
You better step up. You better show out. Because one thing you don't want to do is get LeBron hot. You don't want to get AD hot. You don't want to get that bench. You saw what happened game 1. That bench went off on you.
Yep.
Hashimura went off on you.
Austin Reeves
Austin Reeves went off on you. You don't want that. Stop talking. Get out there and play.
And when healthy, Anthony Davis is a triple-double machine.
Yes.
So, and then Braun, everybody talking about how old is Braun still, he still got it. Y'all can talk about Braun all you want, but I mean, Braun can put something up too when you make him mad. I seen it.
Yes.
We all seen it. We made him mad. He putting up numbers. So, Dylan, you better step up and you better show out.
Cause I already told you. I already predicted it's going 7 games.
Yeah, you said that.
This is the way they playing. This is 7 games.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if it doesn't go, but this is one of those games everybody watching.
Right.
And y'all better be watching too, just like y'all better be right here on YouTube checking us out, the Get Snap Podcast and the Get Snap Podcast Throwback Edition. But guys, we about to get up out of here. As always, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Continue to support.
Yes.
Get ready for the weekend. Be safe. And that's all I got to say. Y'all, we out of here.
Peace.